Okie dokie, we will get started with our next game as we watch Ninja Esports versus Equinox Esports, the battle of the esports. Esports. This will be our first look at Ninja Esports for this split. While Equinox had a very good performance the other night against the Assassins, who had just recently beat Deathwish not 5 minutes ago.
Minions have spawned.
Minions have indeed spawned, as we see a lot of familiar faces in this match. What are we seeing over here? Somehow Equinox were allowed to pick up both Osiris and Bologna off the board. Some Wukong being picked up by Shank in the solo lane for Ninja Esports. As we see both support and ADC starting in the left lane for Ninja, while support has started in the mid lane. 4-man rotation coming for the speed buff, picked up by the Yanis, who just hits level 2 in time to Unstable Vortex. The speed buff for El Hero. Equinox will take their losses, pick up the neutral experience of the Elementals. And that will be that for now. Big pings coming out in the mid lane for Ninja Esports. I did turn my. I keep forgetting to. Ooh, first blood potential coming out of Kuro. Being able to get his jump off. They'll retreat, pick up left mids. Equinox. Rex Forever picked up the right mid camps just before that. Shank just out. Will the dunk find its mark? It does, but no creep damage to boost its damage. Shank will be forced to back, but teleport is still available to him as he will pick up tier 1 boots while he backs as well. Big advantage being able to force the solo laner back before he can finish his boots, so he does not get that big power spike that boots entails. See the boxing match returning in the solo lane. Parasprite, a little bit short of experience compared to Shank. See big fights in the middle. Akira trying to find the last basic. Will find it. Picks up first blood on Apples the support. Rex Forever rotates to the mid lane. Tries and finds a return. Doesn't have enough damage at this early stage with only Death Toll and Boomers equipped to his body, as we see the solo lane box coming out. Osiris' big advantage is his great boxing potential. Shank will have the greater wave clear potential in a few levels time. Elementals quickly picked up. Oh, Parasprite and Drow were forced to ult away. Okuro doesn't find the teleport or no attack.
That's a mere flesh.
Ooh, a little bit of a misplay there. Facing in the wrong direction when he teleported. Won't be able to pick up that solo kill, but will force him to back and force his teleport. Wild Hunt hit pretty hectic, but beads and dash is enough for him to get out. We already see big experience lead coming out for Ninja Esports 4 minutes into the game. Most of their players level 6 now, while Equinox just all hitting level 5 now. Good dash coming in, Rex Forever in trouble. Silence coming out forever, Terra ult popped. disengaged. Everything quietened down a little bit. Buff spawners starting to come back up. Look to secure those up. In the meantime, Cryo and Elk pick up left mid and turn their attention back to mid lane. Oracles are up in the next few seconds. G hanging around the Gold Fury trying to look for a pick as they rotate right. Two elementals once again. Pick up the small ones. I'd have to say the Jingu Bang picked up the big one. Both supports deciding to pick up Lono's Mask, now becoming more of a staple for support players. Give them a little bit of gold. Fear No Evil comes out along with the pillars. Ohm is out. Supernova tries to peel for apples, but Alkiro will pick up his second kill on to the support for Equinox Esports. $1,800 gold lead at 6 minutes with a 3k XP advantage. Ninja Esports will be happy with the way that they've started. They need to make sure that this game continues on that vein. Rotation comes out where Parasprite is very deep in his opponent's jungle. Curious here, Parasprite doesn't have much shield. Tiger Stun comes out, forcing Lord of the Afterlife. Unbat has the jump, has no ult yet for at least another 30 seconds. Terra ult popped unfortunately while they were still disengaged. Little wins coming out once again for Ninja Esports. They look to pressure the mid lane. Yanis still about 3/4 health. Back, let's see how long he has until ult. 12 seconds. Cernos rotation. Rex Forever's been spotted out all by himself here. He has to be careful. He's going to be forced to Eagles rally over, but if he Eagle rallies it straight into the other team. Overhand smash, not enough. But the one tick from Fear No Evil is 3-0 lead. Ninja Esports, 7.5 minutes. Pick up Equinox's red buff. They'll more than likely pick up. No, they don't have the timer for the purple. They will back spend all the money in hand as Janos rotates back to the mid lane. Battle of the speed buff over here, picked up by Ninja Esports. He wants the blue now. He's ruthless. Soul rotating over. Shank has no mana. He has to be careful. He didn't steal that one. Shank not enough mana to really put a bit of pressure on that one. Watch just to get the timer for the next time it's up in about 3 minutes, 4 minutes. I'm not sure what it is. Gold Fury being zoned out by Trilogy on the Ganesh. Traveling well as a team. Going to pick out the lonesome members of Equinox Esports. The big rotation coming over to the left lane. They'll pick up the buff. Thought the dash was coming in on him, but it wasn't. Pure Might realizes that his dash is down. Hit the Bramble Blast. Coming out as a major factor. Hero hiding in the wings. Be called off. Cupid is pushed pretty far under tower. Hero will be the target in the mid lane all by himself. Ooh, good route coming out. Good escape by Terra. 2 abilities down though as they rotate to the right lane. You know, Evil will be out any second. Will he teleport? He will teleport to the soul if he does. Gold Fury started up now for Ninja Esports. Equinox are aware, but they don't have any line to get in. Big damage coming out from Cryo onto Apples. Gold Fury has been dropped. They will look for the fight now. Beano Evil is out. Apples will fall for his 3rd death. Ooh. Pull the demon brought up on Equinox. They lost it. Gold Fury and Portal Demon goes to Ninja Esports. Eagles Rally comes out. Alkiro trying to run around. Beautiful CC chains coming out from both Cryo and Crypt to save not Crypt, sorry. That's the last game. Living in the Past. Trilogy. I apologize. Alkiro will back to base with a sliver of health. Fire Giant might have been in their mind for a split second, but they will back off. Pick up their own jungle.
Your evil strengthens our resolve.
And enjoy the big 5k lead they have in gold, 7k in experience. Making sure that this time they get their blue buff with Osiris not able to put himself into position to invade this time. 3-man during their own speed buff. The Oracles started over. Apple's not rotating in time to try and steal those. Both Oracles will go to Ninja, increasing their lead ever so slightly. 2v3 in the mid lane. Good damage coming out from Cryo. Beano Evil is here. I think it was a little bit off the mark. Eagles Rally forced away, not able to pick it up. Oh, he's going deep. They want this. They want the deep charge. Oh my lord, that damage. Holy moly. Zelos left to fend for himself. Not able to get out. Picked up between the tier 1, tier 2. So they look for Cupid. Cupid knows the rotation's coming as he'll run away. They're going high. High and low, the pincer maneuver is here. Fields of Love coming up. Alkiro forced to beads. Wild Hunt forced out as well, but he's able to run away. But the tier 1 tower does not have legs of its own and will fall. 2 tier 1 towers picked up for Ninja Esports, while Osiris split pushes the right lane. And with only 30 seconds still on the cooldown, sorry, 9 seconds still on the cooldown for Shank. He will have to bird form here if he wants his tower. He's probably already bird formed, has he? More than likely the tower will fall. No, Parasprite doesn't want to risk it. He'll pick up that tower a little bit later if he feels like it. As we see, all the objectives bar Fire Giant off the board for now, along with every single jungle buff apart from back left, bottom left Harpies, and left side red buff. All members of Equinox are currently on the left hand side. All members on the right as they look to charge down this tier 1 tower on the right hand side now through space and time's in. Cryo has the Terror ult, not enough to speed him away. A little bit of miscommunication there coming out from Cryo and El Curo as CCs get mixed up, but they picked up the kill. They did what they needed to do. Picked up the tier 1 tower, and now they'll rotate back in for this. But they'll go for the speed steal. Cupid choosing to back, even though all members are over in the mid to the right hand side. Ninja Esports up 7-0, 15 minutes. 6k, 6.5k gold lead, just short of 10k experience lead. C, 2 levels up in the ADC, 1 level up in support, 3 levels up in the mid, 3 in the jungle, 2 in the solo laner. Every member of Ninja Esports is ahead of their respective roles. Glad we're finally seeing Shifter shields picked up. Shifter shields everywhere. Item is crazy OP as Ninja Esports. You are the Gold Fury. Before Equinox, realizing it had been started, knocked up Rex forever. Able to Eagles rally away before Wild Hunt explodes and turns him into a boar. Looking for the Portal Demon now. Equinox not very grouped up. Cupid still pushing left lane. Will look to at least pick up the left hand tower in return for this Portal Demon. As everyone Pure Might will back for Ninja Esports. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Elucidator Man. Shifter shields for everybody as Cryo picks up Parasprite in the solo lane, tier 2, under siege. They don't have. Thank God this pause came out. I'm choking, guys. Please. I'm not really sure what this pause is for, but we will fast forward through it. The shields on like literally everybody. As for the Cupid build, what I'd like to see Ichval first, and then maybe building into these. Oh shit. Okay, we're back. It's all good. As we welcome back. What were bands? What were bands, you say? Oh, you're lucky I am. Organized right here. There's your band. We run a tight ship here. Thank you to my mods for pick some bands for me before the game starts so I can get all that ready. Hey, where'd my mini-map go? There it is. I fat-fingered. Going on down here. Parasprite trying to sneakily pick up the tier 2 on the left side. He's just going to run around in circles. He'll just run around in circles while tier 2 gets picked up in mid. Don't at me. Oh my god, Twitter, stop. Cryo picks up Parasprite who was outstaying his welcome, but was able to bait long enough a fire giant to be started up. As fire giant knocks up. Oh geez, fire giant, please, what are you doing? Equinox will secure the fire giant. They're low on health. Rex Forever has to be careful he gets out. Trilogy not being able to find the... Oh, great Eagles rally, but Shank is right there. Will pick it up. If Masters will. It does, SB, but just look how it doesn't put one band up the top left. And it's just like big black boxes. I don't want to put big black boxes up there. It looks so unprofessional. Fix your spectator high res. It's 2017 as Pure Might gets heartbroken by the heart bomb. Three members of Equinox Esports have the fire giant. Most importantly, the two main damage dealers have it. They look to try and get a little bit of gold back. Paraspite takes a little bit of damage for Cryo. A little bit more tanky than the squishies in the mid lane. Minions flood into tier 2. They'll look to use their fire giant to get this back. Trilogy in a lot of trouble. Paraspite will hit it through space and time. Two members. Not Fino Evil. Lord of the Afterlife off its mark. Eagles rally in. Two men hit. Shank picks up one in the back line. Rex Forever will have the return kill. 2 for 1 for Equinox Esports as they will use the fire giant to heal up along with small heals from Terra Pillars. They can't find their line yet into this tier 2 tower. Yeah, cheater man. They could do a lot of things, but will they? Like, I know you can move all this around, but like this bar out here is like ugly as hell. Can't see like any leveling abilities anymore. Anyway, let's get back to the action. Rex Forever will get stunned, well, polymorphed out. So I forgot to put which ones. Nope. Which ones? Gold Fury. There it is. Gold Fury falls to Ninja Esports as I start paying attention again. Portal Demon started out by Ninja as well. Secure that. Back, heal up. And any spare gold they have. You have a look at the graphs. Just short of 11,000 gold advantage for Ninja Esports at the moment with a 12.5k XP difference. As Rex Forever lags everywhere. Watch him lag off to the moon. As I assume we will get a pause in the next few seconds. Nope, no pause. Fire Giant just about to wear off to the last two members. Equinox who have it. They look to pressure the Phoenixes both mid and right. Cryo joins his team in the right lane. But every member of Equinox is up and alive. They will try and take the tier 2 tower left lane. Not sure I really enjoy this cube. You can't buy all three of those. You can get away with 2 of them, but Runeforge, I don't think is the way to go. He's not doing only at about 5,500 damage. 24 minutes into the game. He needs a bit of attack speed to actually get all this damage off. No attack speed built into his kit or into his build at the moment. Those basic attacks are still coming out rather slow. Fire Giant respawns in his pit. Ninja Esports in position to take this. They want that pick first to secure it. Cupid and Osiris over the left-hand side of the map, along with Yanis and Hunbats as well. 3v3 for the moment on the right-hand side. Fire Giant started up, but quickly dropped. Dash coming in offensively by Pure Might, gets disarmed out. Good stun coming out. Wild Hunt. Double Loner, who is the target. Eagles rally over the wall. Runs straight back into Pure Might's path, but he can't find that basic to proc his Fatalis. He has now. Dodges not coming up. Pure Might using the Wild Hunt as more than just an ultimate. Using that Fatalis to walk his way in. Apples has to be careful, gets rooted out. Good stun coming out from the big walls. Oh. Elkiro tried to jump in, but teleported accidentally back to minions. Could this be GG? One pretty hectic is the only member alive, but Ninja Esports will take this. 16-3 in 25 minutes. That elephant though. Ninja Esports picks up the rather decisive victory as we have a look at the stats. Top damage goes to our solo laner Shank. 15,000 damage. Just short was Elkiro with 14. 3. Bologna proving not to be the greatest pick in the jungle. It's a great solo laner. But it turned out that Equinox didn't have the damage to be able to keep up with Ninja Esports. Cupid build. This is just like bad communication. This is like the one time I'm going to be critical. Runeforge, Frostbound. Runeforge, Frostbound. Hectic. You're playing ADC. You're not playing a solo laner. When you have 2 warriors and a guardian, you have to build damage. Oh yeah, Humbats can build it because he's so far ahead. When you're so far ahead, it doesn't really matter what you build. Alrighty, so that's that game, guys. I will be back. Actually, I'm going to do a raffle for you guys. I'm going to open up a raffle. We're going to give away 2 skins.